Alright, so today's video is going to be a little convenient. Kim's Convenient, that is. Yes, that's right, today I am talking about Kim's Convenience, which just wrapped up filming for Season 5 and is set to debut sometime in 2021. Now, with that being said, a lot has happened in Season 4 and we've been left wondering what's going to happen. For starters, we left with a cliffhanger where Uma was diagnosed with something that appears to be a very serious condition. What exactly, we don't know, but it definitely does bring some questions about what's going to happen in the future. Also, Gerald and Janet kissed? Yes, that's right. Before leaving on their respective trips, Jen and Gerald embraced, and now we're left wondering what's going to happen with them. Also, Jung is in the doghouse, both at home and with Shannon. After a very rough bit of relationship troubles, it looks like him and Shannon are on the outskirts. Meanwhile, back at home, Kimchi has just moved in his girlfriend, and it's looking like he's not going to be welcome anymore. So, with all that being said, what do I think is going to happen in Season 5? Well, here's some of my theories, and of course, spoilers alert, and hey guys, they're just theories, don't take them as gospel. Okay, so let's start off with the love triangle. Is it going to be Raj and Janet? Or is it going to be Gerald and Janet? Honestly, I'm going to have to go with Gerald and Janet. The reason being that, while the trip will probably bring them closer, coming back, they'll realize they are in two different worlds, and more than that, Raj is just considered too high up for Janet. You see it a few times throughout the series whenever someone mentions that Janet is a photographer. There's a sort of condescending tone that's dropped with it when they talk about her job. Also, being a doctor, Raj works odd hours and is gonna make for a harder bed partner. Meanwhile, I have a theory about where Gerald is gonna end up. See, Gerald was an employee at Kim's Convenience at one point. And now with Uma's mysterious illness, I think Appa is gonna want a little bit more time to be with her. So, because Gerald needs the money, he's gonna get hired on to the store and work there, putting him in direct contact with Janet. Gerald and Janet get together. This is going to break up him and Chelsea, which a lot of fans are not enjoying the character of Chelsea. So this would also serve to be a bit of fan service in the sense that we'd see him break up with her. Okay, so I mentioned the big one right there, Uma's mysterious illness. Now, so far it looks like it's writer syndrome. There's no actual name for it so far. We don't know what it could be, but we do know some of the symptoms. And based on those symptoms, I did a little Google doctoring, and it looks to be multiple sclerosis. Now, whether or not they go down that road, it's all up to them, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. But what I think this is gonna mean is that we are gonna see a lot more of Appa and Uma together, just sort of reminiscing about their lives and considering the future. The other thing I'm gonna think about is, according to a leaked document, he is going to act as her caretaker throughout the season. And I have a feeling this is going to tie into the next theory, which is what happens to Jung. And then, of course, we have Jung in the doghouse on both ends. A leaked document has revealed in the synopsis that it looks like he's going to go to business school, which makes sense since he doesn't have anywhere else to run to. But I think this may also result in his return being a little bit less than stellar. He's coming back and he's discovering that Handy just doesn't feel the same now. He's had more experience and more ideas, and he's just in the same position day in, day out. It also doesn't look like he's going to move up now that Shannon's upset with him, and Jung's not going to be able to rely on Kimchi to back him up. So what's he going to do? Well, based on the stage play, I think we have our answer there. I think Jung is going to end up moving back home. Not just because he can't go anywhere else, but also because of Uma's sickness, I think he's gonna offer to step up. This is also gonna put him in a position where he ends up working at the store again. And more than that, I think we are finally going to see a full-on reconciliation between him and Appa. We've seen it hinted at a few times before, but there's never been that full hug, hey, I forgive you, let's move on. And I think this is going to put them in a position where they have to reconcile. Other things I would really like to see with the show, for starters, I would really like to see Terrence have his moment in the sun. Throughout the series, Terrence, Janet, and Gerald have kind of been punching bags, but nobody more than Terrence. He's a character who genuinely doesn't appear to have a single mean bone in his body, but is often picked on and made a source of humor. Just once, I would like him to have a scene where he calls out the fact that he has not done anything malicious, but always ends up the butt of the joke. Alright, so that's my video. Those are my theories. With school wrapped up for me, I think I'll be making a lot more videos, so you guys stay tuned. And hey, let me know what you guys think is going to happen in Season 5. Subscribe, comment, do whatever. Just enjoy yourselves. Alright guys, take care.